Get as much education as you can, but even more important than that, get as much experience as you can.
The quarterback position is so deep. I don't know who's going to win the job, but
And if you win your conference now, you're basically automatically in the 12-team playoff, but you can't. We back at it. What's up, everybody? Christian Ballard checking in. Episode 51 of the Christian Ballard Show is officially live here on Ballard Sports Media. Hope everyone's doing great. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Love and appreciate you guys, all the love and support we get over here on the channel. We're live on Facebook and YouTube this morning. The Christian Ballard Sports Journalist page on Facebook, Ballard Sports Media on YouTube. If you're watching on at least one of those platforms, go check out the other. So would really love and appreciate that if you could. So we got a couple people watching already, so thanks for tuning in. We're going to talk today. We're going to do my top 10 running backs for 2026, and then we're going to kind of look at, I don't have any in particular picked out this morning, but we're going to look at some rookie NFL deals. Also, if you notice, this here is what I prop my computer up on. I don't know where my grandmother got this for me. But anyway, something's going up with my charger. I need to get it replaced. I had it propped up on that and it wasn't charging. It's charging fine now. So probably just need a new charger. I'll look into it, probably get it this weekend if I can for the computer. But yeah, I've had this computer a couple years. But anyways, so I guess we will get into the show. And I'm going to go ahead and start out with my top 10 running backs for 2026 college football. I know I'm going to catch some heat. I hope it's because of the order of this list and not because of who's on it. Now, there's probably some guys out there that you look at and you say, well, you know, why is he not on this list? Why is this guy even on the list? Blah, 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 this and that. Right. And I, I don't know, man. I just feel like that when I was doing my research for this list for my top 10 running backs, I kind of went based off stats, not, what they did in high school necessarily. Like I don't I don't like to do a top 10 list. I'm doing a top 10 series, by the way, for college football. I'm trying to by position. I don't like in the freshmen that haven't done anything in college. They're talented out of high school, yes, most likely, you know, but if they really haven't done much to prove themselves on a college football level, is there really a point in picking them in the top 10? I don't think I picked anybody like that. You have a couple good returning guys like Jaden Ball of Florida. I know Florida's kind of down in the gutter right now. They're trying to work their way up with John Summerall, who I think could be a proven coach. We'll see. I need to see it. He's got to be a step up from Billy Napier, but you got Ahmad Hardy at Missouri. But anyways, let's go ahead and throw this up. So there's a couple of SEC guys in there. Really half the list. I think I think the order of this list is probably what's going to be up for debate. Um, but all these guys have played and will most likely be one of their go-to starters this year. You have Ahmad Hardy, I'll start with from Missouri. Missouri's had a lot of good players over the last few seasons. I really think he broke out, especially that second half of last year. He's number one on my list. Keywan Lacey at 2, L.J. Martin, Mark Fletcher, Justice Haynes, Bo Jackson, Nate Frazier, Jaden Baugh of Florida. Again, I know Florida's in a position where they they're not really good, but they still got good players. He was actually pretty high up on the list going into last year that people thought would break out. And in ways, he did. I would put him on this list simply because I feel like if there's anybody on the Florida offense that could carry the offense, I feel like it's the run game. But again, it's something that, is going to need some work. But I don't think that you look at it and say, um, for Florida, like, oh, they just don't have any talent whatsoever. I mean, that's just not true. They do. They have plenty of talent. They just need the coaching side of it. And John Summerall entering his first season coming up, he's got to try to prove something. Jaden Ball had 220 attempts last year on the ground. He had 1,170 yards. He averaged about 5.3 yards a carry. He had uh he had 8 touchdowns. Um, geez. You know who I didn't put on this list that I kind of regret? I might, you know what? Forget the list. I mean, we'll talk about some of these guys. I didn't even think about it. I thought he went pro with well, actually, yes he did. Yes he did. Because I'm looking at stats from last year. Yeah, never mind. Okay. Never mind. Katron Allen did go pro. I about put him on there. I about wanted to put Singleton, but both of them are gone from Penn State. Penn State's going to have a new run game. They're going to be good with Matt Campbell, I think, but we'll see. Um, you know, you can look at a guy like Antoine Raven or Raymond from Rutgers, who I think is a little underrated. He had 13 touchdowns last year, over 1,000 yards on the ground, 244 carries. He averaged about 5 yards a carry. Um, really, really good. Coming up his junior season, he is a little undersized at 5'11", but you know what? Size doesn't really matter too much as a running back, I don't think. I think you just got to have that strength and prove yourself. He's the guy that I look at. Um, but starting back up at the top here, I mean, Ahmad Hardy is just a beast. 256 rushing attempts last year, 1,649 yards, average 6.5 a carry, longest play of 72. And he tied for first. Well, not for first in touchdowns, but on this list on ESPN, I have him sorted by yardage. He was 10 yards off of being the lead rusher in FBS. He is tied, though, with Cam Cook of Jacksonville State at 16 touchdowns on the ground. I will say that. Now, again, I'm not doing group of five here. I don't mind the group of five. Let me make that very clear. But I try to base it on power four if I can. So these are all power four running backs here. L.J. Martin from BYU, Brigham Young, really, really good. I like what he was able to bring to the table last year at the Cougars. He's number 4. He's a junior. He's coming back. He's from El Paso. 6'2", 220, maybe a little bit. Could get in the weight room a little. He was 11th in yardage. He was 10th in carries. He only had 12 touchdowns, but still tied for 30th, which isn't too bad. BYU was actually a pretty good passing offense last year, so they didn't lead too much on scoring with the run game. They kind of went through the air, but they still gave the ball to L.J. Martin quite a bit, I think. So I also got guys on there like Mark Fletcher from Miami, Justice Haynes of Georgia Tech, Bo Jackson, Nate Frazier, Jaden Baugh, I mentioned, Macklin Young from Vanderbilt, and then Raleek Brown of Arizona State. So I look at these guys and I'm like, they are going to break out, right? So what I did, you could point to some of the lead rushers from last year. In the top 20, you had two quarterbacks, or maybe you had a couple more, but at 16 and 17, you had Army's Cale Helms and Blake Horvath of Navy, who I think both are really, really good. Blake Horvath's a beast, right? But this is for running backs, so I didn't really count them in there. Um, but Mark Fletcher of Miami, right? Uh, where he is right now, he's coming back. He's from Fort Lauderdale. He's a junior currently. I guess fixing to be a senior. I don't think they've updated it to next year yet, but um, he had 1,192 yards. He had 12 touchdowns. He averaged about 5.5 a carry off 216 carries. He's 6'2", 225. He looked pretty good in the playoffs. Now, Miami didn't look all that great against Indiana, but obviously they look good against teams like Ole Miss or whoever, in quarterfinals and semifinals. But, there's it was guys like Mark Fletcher that really helped carry the team. Um, Pun intended a little bit there because I know they get the carry as a running back, but it's like I feel like a guy coming back like Mark Fletcher, you're going to have improvement from him, most likely. Now he's going to work with Darian Mensah at quarterback, who comes over from Duke, as compared to Carson Beck from last year, who's now in Arizona with the Cardinals. But he's on this list too. Who else did I have here? Let's pull it back up. Bo Jackson of Ohio State. Justice Haynes comes over to Georgia Tech from Michigan, who's a former 5-star, was at Bama. He's on his third school now. He's still really, really good. I don't understand why he left Michigan, unless it was because of the Sharon Moore stuff. I don't know. But he's now at Georgia Tech. He'll possibly be one of the top guys for next year's draft, I would like to think. Um, but Justice Haynes last season had 10 touchdowns on the ground. He averaged 7 yards a carry. That was 6th in the nation. He had 857 yards. He had 121 carries. He's from Alpharetta, Georgia, so he's kind of back in his home state, former 5-star, 5'11", 210, Number 22 for Michigan last year. Last year was his biggest year, though. What he has total, he has 19 rushing touchdowns in total in his career, just as Haynes does. I feel like he's constantly gotten better. I just do. In yardage, I don't want to do that math, but he's got over 1,000 career yards. Uh, ooh, he's got to have over 1,300 right now. I mean, it's crazy. He looked great for Michigan, I thought. I knew when he went there, I knew Michigan was getting a stud. He looked good at Bama. He just didn't get all the playing time in the world that he wanted. He was hurt at first when he first got to T-Town. Saban retires. He goes to Michigan. He doesn't want to play for Bama. That's fine. Kind of do your thing, dude. But now, again, I would assume the Sharon Moore stuff led him out of Michigan to Georgia Tech. Why he chose Georgia Tech, I don't know. It's not a bad place to be at the moment. I think that Brent Key's got some stuff going, but I feel like Justice Haynes could break out and be one of the lead rushers in the ACC next year. That's a good possibility. And again, I bite my tongue on that. I don't know, but a lot of fun guys to watch this season in college football. So again, my top 10 running backs, when you look at this list, Ahmad Hardy, Keywan Lacey, L.J. Martin, Mark Fletcher, Justice Haynes. I got Bo Jackson, not to be confused with the Auburn great. Different Bo Jackson for Ohio State. I got Nate Frazier, Jaden Bob, Macklin Young, and Raleek Brown from Arizona State. Um, there's a lot of good guys out there. Raleek Brown had 186 carries, but over 1,100 yards. He averaged 6.1 a carry, and he had 4 touchdowns. Jaden Baugh had 220 for 1,170 yards. 26 was his longest play, and he had 8 touchdowns. I could keep going. Um, God, there's so much. Bo Jackson of Ohio State. He had 1,090 yards. He averaged 6 a carry, and he had 6 touchdowns on the ground. 64 was his longest play. I believe he was a true freshman last year. I think he was. Um, and he could break out for Ohio State this year. I really feel like it. I feel like him, Julian Sayin and company. Watch the game at Texas week 2, the second part of a home and home, and you know, we'll see what it looks like. I'm trying to think. I don't know who's standing in his way at running back. There's a sophomore, James Peoples, that they talk about a little bit, but other than that, I mean, they have 6 running backs, 3 freshmen, 3 sophomore. Bo Jackson coming back, he's most likely going to be the lead guy for Ohio State. So keep him in mind when you're watching the Buckeyes this year. Definitely. Um, So yeah. Oh, let me go ahead and drop the StreamYard link for the callers. I know we got a couple of people watching. I know it's also early, so we might not get some calls this morning, but if you want to be a part of the show, click that link. I would very much appreciate it and would love to hear from you guys. So, but other than that, again, top 10 running back for this off season going into 2026 is here. It is in the books at Ballard Sports Media. We're going to do this for practically every worth position, um, defense and offense. But I wanted to start with running backs this morning, and I hope you enjoyed the list, of course. Again, Ahmad Hardy, Kewan Lacey, LJ Martin, Mark Fletcher, Justice Haynes, Bo Jackson, Nate Frazier, Jaden Baugh, Macklin Young of Vandy, and Raleek Brown of Arizona State. I'll probably catch a little bit of heat in the comments, but again, happy to debate y'all. So just let me know down below. All right, that's a good segment to clip. Clip that. So, uh, who's texted me? My dad texted me. He's like, after the show, feed the dogs. I'm like, all right, cool. Will do, Dad. Anyway, man. So what else could we talk about? Rookie NFL deals. We want to look at that too. Definitely got to hear from you guys if you want to call in. I know it's early. We probably don't have much of a crowd. If you're watching this back though, leave a thumbs up. Even if you don't fully agree with like my running back rankings and stuff, it helps the channel out a lot. So show some love and support. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We do this show Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think we had missed Monday this week, but we're trying to get better about not missing any days. So, but yeah, we love you guys. So keep it going here at BSM. The only way to do that is if we have support and people to carry us through. So there's that. Rookie NFL deals. Let's do a search. I don't know any. Um, let me see. I guess we could start with I don't know. Who? So Fernando Mendoza. Let's see what Mendoza got paid today or last week or whatever. Jeez, I gotta get my keyboard fixed, like legit. It's killing me, dude. I'm gonna use my phone here. Let's see, Fernando Mendoza contract. Okay, so they had announced it pretty much after draft night. Like right away, he signed it. Fernando Mendoza is set to sign a 4-year, fully guaranteed contract worth approximately 54.56 million to 57.2 million. It includes a significant signing bonus of roughly $38.1 million. That's a hell of a lot of money. That's with the Raiders. It also features an option for a 5th year. So he's making average annually 13.6 to 14.3. And when it's all said and done, he'll make between 54 and 57 million. That's a lot. That's really a lot. Who did the Bucks get? We got who was our first round pick? Ruben Bain. Ruben Bain contract. Okay, so the Buccaneers had signed Ruben Bain to a 4-year, fully guaranteed, 23.76 million rookie contract, 15th overall in the draft, 13.74 million signing bonus, and the standard 5th year team option. Um, hold on. Mm, who else got signed? Give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. Sorry about that, folks. When your girl calls, you got to answer, right? You never know. You never know. Everything's good though. Um, just wedding planning and stuff like that. So, but I'm here. Sorry about the silence there. I should have put some music on in the background. I need to do that every time I take a call. But I'm good. Good to see Robert Sharpton in here this morning. By the way, if anyone wants to join the show, the streamer links um in the comments section of both Facebook and YouTube. We probably won't go for a whole hour today. Um, we looked at some rookie NFL deals. Uh, we did my top running backs. We're just waiting on some callers, I guess, as far as what we had based for the show. But you know what's crazy is I beat myself up, right? I get on myself when I feel like the show could have been better, but it still went pretty good, you know? Like, but at the same time, I remember this show is still pretty young. Like, Pat McAfee's done thousands of his show. First Takes had a hundred something episodes and everything, and I'm only at episode 51. We're still growing, man. We're still trying to get the watch hours up. We're still trying to grow here, you know? Like I can't beat myself up over a bad episode. We're still young. I'm not at the big leagues yet. Robert says I'm pretty much done with school. The only thing I have to do is get ready for graduation. Congrats, man. That's awesome. What are you in college, Robert? What are you majoring in, if you don't mind? I was going to school. I got my degree from Wallace State in Alabama. I got that. I never walked across stage to get it, but I finished up in the summer last year. And then when I moved to Florida, I waited till January of this year. I gave Southeastern a chance, but it was too much to handle. I just gave up, but I still got the 1 degree. So, um, gonna try to use that as best I can to get my foot in the door for broadcasting. Going to Georgia this upcoming fall, still in high school and still undecided on my major. Do journalism. You love sports and stuff, do journalism. I don't know what you're good at, bro, but um still in high school, just getting out. Um, I would say just don't rush it. Don't feel like you have to have it figured out right now, man. Go to I mean, you're going to Georgia. Take your basics there if you can, and then you can always switch your majors around. I don't know if there's a set limit on that, but do what you can, man. Do what you're good at, what you love. Don't just go after something just because of your family and all that. Because for a long time, I wanted to be an engineer because I looked up to my grandfather, and he's an engineer or was. He recently retired a couple years ago. But I had to have a real conversation with my family, and they had to let me know, hey, you're just not good at math. It's probably not going to be your strong suit. Do what you love. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Do your thing and carve your own path. So that's my advice to you, Robert. That's what I would say. Yeah. You got to figure out what we're going to do for the show on Friday. What do y'all want to talk about Friday? Episode 52 coming up. We'll find some stuff. Hope I want some big news in college football. I know they're pushing for the 2014 playoff. I don't think I really talked about it yet, but not on a live show at least. And oh yes, I did. I talked about it last Thursday. I had talked about it. That was the school you applied to. Okay, that's good. I could sit here and make fun of Georgia fans all day. But I hear it's still a really good school academically. I don't know what they're known for though. Like, is it engineering? Is it broadcasting? Is it maybe math and science? I don't know. I mean, it's not Georgia Tech. It's probably not the technical computer side of things, right? Can't be like your rival, can you? Just saying. Just a thought. Let's see. I want to see. I'm curious what UGA has. UGA degrees. Let's see what they got, man. Academics, UGA admissions. Let's see what they got. What they got for you, Robert. Let's check this out here. So this is Georgia's website. Majors. Now it opened in a new tab. Hold on. UGA bulletin here. Let's see for undergrad. You want undergrad, man. They got you accounting and international business co-major, advertising, um, African American studies, agribusiness, whatever the hell that is, agriculture and applied economics. A bunch of agriculture, man. Well, what do they have? Let me see. I'm curious about their journalism and stuff. I'm not going. I'm done with school. I get. I'm done there. But let's see. Um, degree, Grady College of Journalism and Mass Communication, undergraduate certificate in sports media. There you go, Robert. That's you, man. That's you right there, bro. Go get you an undergrad certificate. I'm just playing, man. You do you. That's not bad though. Public affairs professional in journalism, strategic health and risk communication. Communications is so vast, like it's so big. It's more than just the media. Um, from my understanding, narrative media writing. What is that? Do you want to write a nonfiction book or marketable screenplay and earn a Master of Fine Arts in just 2 years? Not for me. Oh man. Shout out to the University of Georgia though. Shout out to it. Look at this. Look at these. Employment opportunities, my UGA. Submit a student complaint. Like, yeah, the Georgia fans were too loud at Bryant Denny. It almost cost us the game. Oh man. Uh, well, good luck, Robert. I wish you the best, bro. Nothing but respect, man. You go to Georgia, go to the SEC, get you a degree. Do you play sports, Robert? If you don't mind, are you going? Are you athletic enough to go try out for football, basketball, anything like that? Mm. He doesn't play any sports. He says, "Okay, I got you." Click that StreamYard link if anyone wants to. If you want to join the show and talk, we can. Otherwise, I'll probably be ending it soon. I'm trying to get it to go for an hour if I can, but we'll see. What am I missing? Oh, we got to get back to team previews. What's the last one? Is Florida State really the last one I did a month ago? That can't be. That can't be. Hold on. Maybe I forgot to add to Penn State, Florida State. Yes, damn it. I got to get back to these team previews, man. I got to get on it. Who else do I have a thumbnail for? I also want to get back to the what ifs for college football. Tennessee, Ohio State, Michigan, Utah, Mississippi State are thumbnails I have right now. I need to get back to it. Tell you what I'll do. I'll do Ohio State and Tennessee today. I could do that. StreamYard.com. So, so how did I name these? I did the team name, mascot, 2026 football. What did I say? Season preview? And then I'll make one for Ohio State. Ohio State Buckeyes 2026 football season preview. There. At least two more. If I could get two this week, that'd be great. I said that I'd like get back to it in May and it's halfway through. I definitely want to get through it on in in uh in June and July as we get into August and all. Just try to think. And I want to bring back conference week, but it's almost too late for that because I do that in June. I said last year I'd try to bring it back, but I don't know. It gets so crazy. I'd only have to do it at night though, because I work till 5 every day except Wednesdays and Sundays. So it'd be evening shows. And you kind of need guests for conference week. I mean, you don't have to, but it helps because I love asking questions, getting insight from experts. But I'll probably work on that in 2027. I like to do it in June, but it's probably short notice here to try to plan it all out. I'm just so busy, but yeah, we'll try to get that back next year if we can. And look, I won't share the record prediction, but I got this and I got this for those two teams. Like I have the banners. So, I mean, it's ready to go. I just got to get in the studios I made just now and record for those teams. And we'll get two out at least this week, and then we'll try to get back to it on a regular starting next week. So, I'm gonna start sharing out. The Florida State preview only got 2 views. Like, I'm not here to embarrass myself or nothing, but I'm gonna go back through and I'm looking to see what, because you can get watch hours even off videos and stuff. Um, so I'm gonna go through and share some that I want to promote on Facebook and get more views on them because I got friends that'll watch. There we go. And what are we up to subscriber count wise? And again, I want to say I love it. Gets me excited to try to get monetized and stuff, and it's still a goal. Um, I don't do it just because of that. I do it because I love sports and I love college football. That's why, and for my career. So there's many reasons to do it, but with it comes the hard work of YouTube. I got 1,112 valid public watch hours. It's gone down a lot, man. I want to hit 3,000 by the end of the year, but I don't think I can. I mean, I can, but I don't know if my schedule will allow it. So we'll see. We're going to keep going, though. The day I finally get monetized will be a sigh of relief. I'll cry. I really will. So, but if y'all have any tips on that, let me know. I also got this Clemson video I'm working on. Um, I got to do the what ifs for the Big 12 or the Big 10. I want to do coaching rankings for each conference too. This is stuff I came up with in April that I haven't got around to yet. I might record a Clemson video today. I got one for Clemson. They ain't gonna like it, but some people find it funny, kind of. Anyway, and then who's up next? We got the 16 team bracket going for college football 26. Who we got? Who we got next? We did BYU and Ohio State yesterday. Miami and Alabama. Did we get that one? I think we did. Yeah, 30-15 Alabama. Notre Dame and Georgia coming up. I got to get through those, man. I think I'm going to have. So, what I'm doing, if you look here, we're going to fill. Because what do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams to advance. That'd be 4 games, 2 each, obviously. So we need one more. The Notre Dame Georgia game's up next, 4 versus 5, right? And so the winner of that will play in the fourth game, and then we'll go to the bottom of the bracket, Texas, Georgia Tech, to see who plays Indiana. Which I hope. I mean, I don't mind if Indiana wins this whole thing. If they do, they do. But you kind of want to see a different champion. But I'm not rigging it. I'm not trying to rig it or nothing. I'm just trying to see what happens, you know? So, but I might get started on that a little bit this morning. Set one of them up. But yeah. Oh, man, I love y'all. Y'all are awesome here. I know that we're not that big a channel, but we got a good community with Lou and Pete and company, Tiger Cat, BA. I know there's some drama, there's some beef lately. I don't even pay attention to that stuff. I don't care enough. Rack Talk Sea Dog. I miss Sea Dog, man. Shout out to his baby though. He pulled through with his surgery and stuff, so that's good. We're praying for that for sure. I guess he's home. He's doing good. Last time I heard, so yeah. But anyways, I rambled on quite a bit. I love y'all. We're gonna get out of here. Shorter episode than what I was hoping. I was hoping to go for an hour. I got 9 minutes, but I got nothing to talk about. So, but I love and appreciate you guys. Thanks to Robert for showing up in the comments this morning, and I guess that was it. That was just Robert. We had a good conversation with him though. Good luck at Georgia though. Um, hope you do well, buddy. Love and appreciate you. Episode 51 in the books. We'll be back on Friday, hopefully, for episode 52. I'm going to see what I can talk about, and then we'll get it scheduled hopefully tomorrow or maybe today if I come up with something already. But yeah, love you guys. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. God bless. Roll Tide. And we'll see you next time here at BSM. Love y'all.
Get as much education as you can, but even more important than that, get as much experience as you can.
The quarterback position is so deep. Don't know who's going to win the job, but
And if you win your conference now, you're basically automatically in the 12-team playoff, but you can't